Hello, everybody. My name is Scrap, aka Jeff McCollin. Now, if you if you don't know, people dislike DBD a lot and a lot. And if y'all have any questions about that, then in this video I will be answering some of the questions. If I didn't get it all, then just comment down below in the comment section and add more stuff, I guess. So yeah, basically in this entire video, I'm going to be going over why people hate Dead by Daylight so much, and I will voice over gameplays that I've been doing. Yeah, so if y'all have more things that you dislike about DBD, then just say it, and just like say it in the comment section, join the Discord for new videos, or subscribe, or notification bell if you want to, only. Amen. I can't control that. No, I'm kidding. So yeah, and the video will start in 3, 2. Hello, everybody. So this is the first thing I'll be talking about. I'm playing Freddy Krueger today in this entire video. So what I was doing is people really want to hear lots about Dead by Daylight stuff and why people dislike Dead by Daylight and all this other stuff, and this is completely what I've heard of, and some stuff I agree with. So this is, yeah, that's all. So the first thing I want to talk about is they're called bully squads, and basically it's people that teabag you during the game and when they're in the exit gate, just like waiting for you to show up, and like flashlights, and their whole purpose is to just annoy the killer and like make the killer have a really bad time. So there are some things to counter this. The beef thing, um you could just turn the chat off and not even see it. And the second thing is you could get Lightborn, because there was people that had beef with that talked to me in the end game chat, and just laughed at me because I was using a Lightborn. So you're gonna be made fun of if you're playing up against a bully squad. So yeah. Um, so turn the chat off. There's like a little click a little box. I'll show it on the screen. And use Lightborn. And make sure that you prestige Hillbilly once for that, to get Lightborn. And that's not just all. I think this is the second thing. People do, well, it's kind of the first thing, but a little bit of both. People do hop in bully squads, but the thing is, they're streaming, and those are like toxic TTVers, and that's a really common thing in the Dead by Daylight community. People do that a lot, and it's just to make other people look bad and make them look better. They talk about it, they start roasting you, and then they realize like, for me, if they realize that I'm streaming, which no one has done that, good thing. If they realized that I was streaming, then I would just ban them, and then boom, nothing else you could do. Yeah, so that's that. And there's like lots of other things that you could do. You could private your Steam account, and you could also private your username. So if I was playing against someone with my with a private username, I would have my name as the player the killer I'm playing normally, or the player. And for this instance, I'm playing Freddy Krueger, so it would be Freddy Krueger. Or it would be the Nightmare, because for some reason. Oh well, yeah, I know why now. But whatever. And there's lots of other stuff that people could do while they're streaming. They could humiliate you. They could do all this stuff just to make fun of you and make them look better, and then they'll do the same thing to the other person. So you're not the only person. And that's one reason why, well, one or two reasons why people don't like DBD. And the toxicity has gotten so much into other things where people just like stop playing it, and because like they get like death threats from the fans that on people's Twitch account and all this other stuff, and I don't know why I didn't hook them in the basement. Dang it, I should have thought about that. Anyways, that's a lot of people just making fun of you, so that's why. And there's like lots of anxiety from both sides. It's like, I think it's survivor anxiety too. It's like killer anxiety, but I know something's called killer anxiety, but I don't know if something's called survivor anxiety. Basically, killer anxiety is you have all this pressure on yourself that you put on, definitely on yourself, that you think of and overthink. Like, people like, this is a cause from the squads. People literally have anxiety over I don't want to be roasted. I don't want to be made fun of during the end game chat. I don't want to be made fun of. Like, it's my priority to make them have fun. That's true. But if if they wanted to play a killer and they got mad that they died, then just then just tell them to play a killer. I don't know, but whatever. So killer anxiety is where you have all this pressure on yourself, blah 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 blah, and the reason why I say blah, yeah, it's because I feel like I already said this, but the reason why they have it is because, again, they have all this pressure on themselves that build up during the game, and like, they're afraid if they'll lose, and they're afraid if they'll get made fun of in the end game chat if they win, and if they just ruined everyone's other games. And I definitely have some anxiety during survivor sides. So yeah, I like, just knowing that this killer is near just like stresses other people out, and I get it. People normally, where did she go? Oh, whatever. People normally just have that anxiety and stuff like that. So yeah, killer anxiety is definitely killer and survivor anxiety, if that's a thing. Definitely have a list on that chart. The next one is pay to wins. Yeah, this is also one of bullying too. People might not like pay to win. Um, well, quote unquote pay to win, even though you're buying it. Uh, just to see how it is if you are doing that. Um, if you're just playing it and you're not being completely annoying with it, like if you're not like spamming some survivor something only to be annoying, then yeah, people could get really mad at that. And at that point, I'm on their side. But if you're just trying to play and have fun, then like I'm on your side. Um, so it people get mad at lots of other things like pay to win things and uh, other stuff. The reason why pay to win is because they feel like you have like pay to win characters are really overpowered, and they feel what just happened. Oh, my PC just turned off. Anyways, they feel like they have lots of stuff that it's like making them feel anxious that they're not gonna win and they're gonna lose and like all this other stuff. So it's like pay to win things. Then the other is other people might not like uh, certain updates of the game and they'll just stop playing it. Like people stop playing the Dead by Daylight because the Black Banquet happened. Um, to be honest, I never really played the Black Banquet. I only played it twice, and I played it with the Death Slinger, and that was a really long time ago. Basically, when it came out. Um, and yeah, people just don't like the updates of the game, and they don't like how Survivor sided the Black Banquet was because it had more pallets, it had a lot of buffs for the survivors, and it had all this stuff that was just survivor sided. And on the killer side, they feel like that's not fair, and yeah. And the Black Banquet isn't the only thing why people stopped playing. Um, People stopped playing because of other updates. And to be honest, a lot of people get out of games because of their own reason. And that's because they just feel like it's not fun anymore. And that's completely agreeable. I don't assume anyone to stick to the same game that they've been playing for years or days or anything. So that's completely fine and it's okay. Now, that's also because they just don't want to play the game anymore. They think it's boring. They've been over and over and over and over and over doing the same things. They've done all this stuff and they felt like they've been doing the same thing for they stuff that they've been doing, like playing the game. And the black band, I feel like when behavior adds more games to more events to those games, they try and make it feel fun, so they add something else. And they've added I don't know what it's called, but I think it's like it's one big killer and then it's like four really small killers. And people didn't like that because they were like really small and you couldn't see them. And I feel like it's because other people just they want more entertainment and other stuff, and that's completely fine. And there's other things like bugs. Um, frick. There's bugs. There's um harassment. There's what's it called? Rough new player experiences. They don't like the game environments. Or stress. I've already done that. They don't like having to loop around stuff. Uh, and they just don't like doing that. And they don't like doing repeatedly things, like I said. So that's completely fine. But now I'm going to tell you how you could avoid these things. The bullying, make sure you have private things. If you just like the regular games, don't let just one update like bring you down. Unless it's like a really bad update. um, they could just you could just play the same one again and again, or you could create challenges from yourself that you would probably want to do. Like me, I'm trying to get prestige 100 on every single person and get all of the achievements, and I'm not doing a video on that because I haven't been recording for literally half of the thing. But I will tell you that I got a few achievements, like 4 or 5, well, like 3, that I need to do so I could get halfway done. So claps for me. And I got prestige 16 on Trapper. I don't know why I started with Trapper, but maybe I just want to be quiet kills. I don't know. No, I'm not beefing with him. He's better than me in every way. So yeah, that's reasons why, or some things that you could avoid. There's what I say, bugs. Try not to do what you did to activate that bug. Like, let's just say if you run into a specific wall in a map, then don't do it. Or there's like a way that you always been going at, but now it has a bug where you fall through the floor and then you die, or something like that. Just don't just like change up those things. And if you don't like the maps that you have, then I would recommend bringing map offerings for both killer or survivor. And if you have map offerings, that's great. Just choose which one you want to have. If your map isn't in them, I don't know if that's a choice. But if it's not in there, then just pray, I guess. But also make sure that your realms are there, and make sure you know your realms. So yeah, people are. That's some reasons why people do that. What I say, rough experiences. Try playing with your friends at the start, so you don't gotta go up against bully squads at the start. So play with your friends a little bit, and then get into that stuff, and put up challenges for yourself. I already said that. If you don't like a specific update, then, or like a game or game mode, then just don't play the game mode. Play the original one. If you are getting bullied, then just like abandon. if you can't win and if you know you're not gonna win, then just abandon. But always try first before you abandon. Or if they just keep teabagging you and slamming pallets on your face, then I would recommend not playing that because people are just gonna fall in the endgame collapse. And people are just gonna talk trash on you on the endgame chat. So, yeah. People might not like it that pay to win characters. I don't really know how to counter that, even though I am playing a quote unquote pay to win person right now. I had to pay like $5. Well, I had to play. Well, I paid $5 for Freddy Krueger in the Executioner, so that was I like the Executioner. And yeah, and perks to counter them, I don't know if I said this already, but starter perks would be really good. And I'm not going to be saying starter perks isn't like perks on other people that you don't have yet. No, I'm talking about like game, like the ones that you like start the game with, the killers. So I would recommend for killers, I would recommend you to have Bloodhound on the Wraith because um it makes you see the blood spots better. Like if you're seeing me chase this guy and you look down, you could see these blood spots on the ground because I hit him recently. And it makes it brighter so you could see it better. And I just don't know why, but I keep losing this dude. I need to get this guy. Don't look at his name. It's kind of weird. It's really weird. So yeah, get that, and if you want to do brutal strength on the trapper, and it makes it 20%. Well, at their fullest for Bloodhound, it makes the blood last 8% longer. No, 8 seconds longer, I think. And Trapper, once you break pallets 20%, well, break anything 20% faster. That includes generators. And Nurse's Calling, I think that's the one with the eyeball. I'm not too sure. It makes you see survivors that are healing currently up to 24 meters. And if you see anyone crouching down, then that means they're healing. Like crouching down, that's blue, and I can see them. That means they're like healing. And I can also teleport to people that are healing, which that's pretty neat with Freddy Krueger. So yeah, more pay to win logic right there. And you can see I'm running that build too. I don't know why I'm playing the one with the heartbeat looking thing. By the way, the perks are at the bottom right. Yeah, so that one. Hillbillies Lightborn. Basically means you can't get blinded, so that's one thing to do. So yeah, and it's completely reasonable if you, I don't know why I tried to go for that. It's completely reasonable if you try to go after someone like because they're being rude to you or they're being mean or anything. Yeah, good thing I abandoned that guy. I should have done that earlier. And stuff like that. It's completely fine if you bully back the bullies. Because they started it, you know. You always finish a fight, not start it. So basically, be toxic to them if they're toxic to you. Like if you start out really nice, like you sometimes spare people because you feel like you feel bad for them, then that's completely fine. You can do that. Um, so I would recommend you doing that. Uh, I ran out of things to say. I didn't put this on a board. I just started speaking my mind. Sorry if I was yapping a little too much. But here's the rest of the game that you are watching right now, and I'll do it in three. I don't know. I could actually get him like that. Okay. All right. I'll take it. I'll take it. Well, everybody, that is the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all took this advice or whatever you want to call it. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. So again, join the Discord and my channel info. Y'all are free to do that. Join. Do that if you want. Like, subscribe, do whatever you want. And I hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all are doing okay. So check out other videos if I'm not too lazy to do it, like I'm always. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.